tripped over the fucking carpet. I tried to play it off, but you can't really play that shit off. I'm a sit-down comic. I hope y'all don't mind. It's mostly because I'm old. Cool. How we doing out here tonight, everyone? Everyone good?
Yeah.
My name is Anwar. It's 5 letters, 2 syllables. It's Arabic, and it means good luck finding a job. And I'm actually unsure. Damn, y'all didn't like that joke. I was like, nah, I don't play that name shit, dog. I respect it. I'm actually unsure how to pronounce my name because I pronounce it Anwar. Native Arabic speakers pronounce it Anwar. And here in Baltimore, you guys pronounce it, please step out of the vehicle. So I'm unsure which way to actually go. Tipping culture is getting out of hand. You gotta tip for everything now. I hate it, right? I hate that shit. Like, soon as I see that iPad, I know shenanigans are afoot. They asked me to tip at Planned Parenthood today, and I was like, it's 20% standard because y'all earned this. I bought a condo recently. I live in DC, I bought a condo in DC. And one of the things you have to be aware of, whenever you're buying property nowadays, but especially in an area like DC, you have to be aware of the gentrification, right? And what I learned is that the best way to figure out where the gentrification is happening is to look for where the lesbians live, all right? But not just any lesbians, white lesbians. Because white lesbians are the Christopher Columbus of gentrification. Them hoes are always there first. And I could feel the energy shift as soon as I said lesbians. This young lady, she just ice grilling the shit out of me like, yo, where's this going, dog? I didn't come here for fucking problems. I came here to laugh. And if you were quiet enough, you could hear the buttholes get tight. But I will tell all of you skeptical motherfuckers that I am an ally. Ma'am, I'm an ally, right? I am an ally to the LGBTQIA community. And I'll prove it. Very recently, I actually went to a lesbian rally. It was called the WNBA Finals, but still, I was being supportive. It's funny though, because my homeboy was like, yo dog, you wanna go to the WNBA Finals? And I was fucking with him. I was like, man, how much that shit gonna be, like $20? He was like, no nigga, it's the finals. It's $25. I can spare that. I do a lot of edibles. I do. This nigga just goes, yeah. I do. He high right now. Listen, we family, dog. I do a lot of edibles. I think edibles should be illegal. There's no reason we should have that much power in our hands. It makes no sense. Because I ask a lot of dumbass questions, even before I take that. Because usually when you buy a weed, you ask what strain is it, how much does it cost, where'd you get this from? But now I ask niggas, yo, where'd you go to culinary school? Because I don't want to eat no bullshit, right? Like if I'm gonna almost die, like I want that shit to be absolutely delicious. And edibles are the only drug that require an activation code. The only drug. Doesn't matter how many edibles you take, nothing will happen until you say those magical 4 words. These edibles ain't shit. And it's a prideful drug. So when you say that, the edible just goes, oh word nigga? And it does that regardless of race. I was doing edibles with my white friend, and he was like, I heard it. And I was like, heard what? He's like, I heard it. And I was like, let's get fucked up, dog. Because I'm a child of the 90s, right? And when I was growing up, buying weed was dangerous, right? If you wanted to buy weed, you had to go to a sketchy alley, you had to find a dude who was fucking out there selling it, and hopefully you wouldn't get robbed. Hopefully he would pull out a napkin from his pocket and sprinkle loose weed in your hands like this. Like it was potpourri, right? Like Cheeto dust, like here. But now, you could go to any dispensary in any neighborhood in America, and a nice young white gentleman will greet you at the door. How's it going today, sir? What do you want? And you'll go, well, what I want is for all of my cousins to be freed for doing this exact same thing that you're doing right here. But I will take those pre-rolls in the meantime, right there, right there. Before I get out of here, I will tell you, I turned 38 in a couple weeks, 2 weeks actually, I turned 38. So I'm an older millennial, right? That means I do a lot of older millennial things. I buy a lot of plants. I buy a lot of plants. We got some plant buyers in here? I buy a lot. People sometimes call me a plant dad. I hate that phrase because it suggests that I fucked a plant. I have never fucked a plant. You can call me a dog dad, but plant dad, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.